Good afternoon, Sheriff Farrell here, and I wanted to talk to you, and if I can hear from a few people, that would be great. I'm wanting to talk about the intuitive area, as we are all intuitive. In my sessions, I always use your birth path because numbers explain a lot about your abilities, your talents, and I get the cycle and your birth path and many abilities. So, but we are all intuitive, and we pick up feelings. We see somebody, and we sense what they're going through. I don't use cards. I've read for many years. I started out years ago at Gulliver's Restaurant on McLeod Trail and would read 1,000 people a year there, and still have many clients from Gulliver's from back in the 80s. What I use if I'm on the phone with a person, I hear what's in their voice. And there's a lot of information that carries in the voice. And you can tell which side of the voice is carrying more information, or a decision, or there's a block, that kind of thing here. I also, if I see the person in person, I'm working with the auric energy field, and you can see a great deal from that aura, because we carry our agenda in our energy, and I start to see people around the person, as in relationships or family or people that have maybe passed, and that person is very concerned about my client sitting in front of me, or I will see somebody with their back to me, and they're possibly holding back on information for the person that I'm working with here. And it is really, I will start to see people that are going through, around the person, going through troubling times, or making changes and moving into greater success, moving ahead. I also take an object like a ring or a watch or keys and pick up from that, and because what we hold holds the energy, our energy, and the agenda that we are dealing with. I've also been doing distant healing on people in the last little bit here. I have done that before, and also working, with my sound energy here, because I do sing with my singing bowl. And last night I had somebody that had a migraine, a very bad migraine, and I started to clear the energy of the migraine with them, and you could see a change in them as they left, around their eyes and their face, and there's much relaxation here. So it is just, so I have been working in the healing area a lot, and so I do have an appointment today that's available, and this afternoon. So that would be great. And hi, Bonnie, how are you? Great to see you out in this beautiful park. There's a statue here of a statue that has been in New York, in Manhattan at one time, and somebody has bought this statue for Calgary, and let's see if I can get him in here. This man is from James Wolfe and from Westerham, England, back in 1727, and someone has brought him to the Calgary Park. If I can, I'll just turn my photo back around so we can see him. He's a captain, and just gorgeous. And I'll come up to, his name is Wolfe, and there's a plaque here, and it was given to the city of Calgary, and but it stood in Lower Broadway in New York City. So interesting, but this is a very beautiful park, and it's nestled in Mount Royal, and with lots of trees and everything here. Hi Heidi, great to see you, and hope all is well with you down east. Haven't seen you for a long time. I miss the eastern Canada area and all its humidity and heat. But getting back to the intuitive area, many people, many souls are starting to open up and becoming very aware. There's some people that really can connect with crystals, stones, and it's like, some objects or crystals can vibrate in your hand, and they have a pulse. And some people, I'm not saying myself, as far as, so I've read people who have walked across grounds and they feel the energy of the ground, and they're very sensitive to that energy. The people are opening up in many different areas, and it's very exciting to watch people going through these transformations, and there's people that connect with more alien energy. I did have an experience many years ago, and in which I saw something. I was at my mother's condo up in the southwest, really around Cedar Crescent, and everybody had gone out except my sister was taking a shower upstairs, and we were going to go shopping that afternoon, and so I was in her living room. She had a huge picture window, and we were up on Cedar Crescent, around Wildwood Drive in Calgary, and you see a huge view of the city. And I saw a flash of light about 1 o'clock in the afternoon around Sate, and I just happened to watch it, and I thought, well, it's not a plane. Maybe it's a helicopter. And as I stood there and watched it, and it started to come this way, and that's quite a ways where I was to, but the sun, it was in the summertime, the sun was hitting this, it was like a helicopter. And as it came closer and closer and closer and came up that hill, and actually, no kidding, it went right by the condo where I was in, looking out this picture window, and the screen door was shut, but the big door was open, and as it advanced, I couldn't hear anything. I could only see something, and it kept on turning. and I was totally blown away. There was 4 windows, never saw anybody. There was legs on this ball-like flying machine that had bars holding the 4. It was like a chair-like that it would sit on or land on, and but it kept on turning. It kept on going around and around in circles, but as it passed, my breathing, I couldn't move. I have a sister that was at that time up in the shower, and the only thing I could think of, because I couldn't utter any sound, that maybe in my mind I can send her a message. And this is back in the 70s, and we didn't think like that. And so anyway, she never got my message. I could hear the shower. I could hear the water being sprayed on the lawn. I could hear the wind going through the leaves of the trees, but I couldn't move and I couldn't breathe. And so UFOs, or this small flying machine, it has a type of radiation that can hold you still. Anyway, that was an experience many years ago, and so but I just wanted to touch base with everybody. I am available this afternoon with 1 session, and I will come back to you another time, and have a great day. And if anybody's got any intuitive question, I will stay a little longer, and it's people are going through such transformation, and looking at the year of 2017, it adds to a 3710-1, which is new beginnings. We're really having to recreate. This is a 1 year, and many people are in different cycles, but this year is really a 1 year, and we need to change. We need to change. Alberta needs to change. Change is upon us. And anyway, many blessings. Namaste. Many blessings. Thank you for joining me.